People in Delhi and the national capital region woke up to a rainy morning on Saturday, bringing relief after days of sultry and humid weather. According to the Indian Meteorological Department, thunderstorms with moderate to heavy intensity rains are very likely to continue over many parts of Delhi and adjoining areas during the next 2 hours. The weather forecasting agency has predicted light to moderate rainfall and thunder showers till August 23rd in the national capital. The rainfall, which began in the wee hours of Saturday, brought the temperature down to 27 degrees Celsius in Delhi NCR. However, the incessant downpour has spelled trouble for traffic in the national capital as many prominent roads and intersections are now waterlogged. The Delhi Traffic Police tweeted to notify people not to take the Azad Market underpass because it is closed due to 1.5 feet of waterlogging. Traffic movement has also been closed on both the carriageways of Minto Bridge due to waterlogging. Vaccine maker Zydus Cadila's 3-dose COVID vaccine Zycov-D has got DCGI approval for emergency use authorization. It is the only needle-free COVID vaccine in the world. For the first time, adolescents in the age bracket of 12 to 18 will take a vaccine shot in India. The safety, efficacy, and immunogenicity of the vaccine has been well established, and the company has already started stockpiling the vaccines. The subject expert committee of the Central Drugs Standard Control Organization had recommended an emergency use authorization for Zydus Cadila's 3-dose COVID-19 vaccine. Zycov-D is a 3-dose intradermal vaccine which is applied using a needle-free system, TROPIS, which can also lead to a significant reduction in any kind of side effects. Currently, the Indian government has authorized 5 vaccines for COVID-19 which include Covishield, Covaxin, Sputnik V, Moderna's vaccine and Johnson & Johnson single-dose vaccine. Congress President Sonia Gandhi met 19 opposition leaders in a virtual meeting and asked them to unite and fight against the BJP before the 2024 elections. This is the first time Sonia Gandhi has appealed to the opposition to unite in the political fight against the BJP and target 2024. She appealed to the opposition parties to not only unite in parliament but also outside for the national interest. Giving proof of unity of the opposition part in the parliament, Sonia Gandhi said that the government had to amend the OBC bill because of the unity of the opposition. During her opening speech, Congress President Sonia Gandhi told the opposition leaders that they had jointly returned to the Prime Minister on the vaccination strategy to deal with COVID-19 pandemic, on the repeal of the 3 anti-farmer laws, and on the free distribution of food grains to the needy. She added that some crucial changes were introduced to the procurement system following our intervention. Needless to say, as always, somebody else has taken the credit, but this does not matter really as long as the people of the country have benefited. The recent monsoon session of the parliament was a complete washout due to the government's obstinate and arrogant unwillingness to discuss and debate urgent issues of public importance, Sonia Gandhi said. US President Joe Biden sought on Friday to reassure the United States on the dramatic evacuation from Afghanistan, promising no Americans would be abandoned in one of the most difficult airlifts in the history. Widely criticized over the chaotic exit after a sudden Taliban victory, Joe Biden warned that the frantic effort to fly Americans, other foreigners, and Afghan allies out of Taliban occupied Kabul was dangerous. This is one of the largest, most difficult airlifts in the history, he said in a televised address from the White House. I cannot promise what the final outcome will be, he said. The White House, meanwhile, has said that about 13,000 people have got out on US military aircraft in less than a week, with the flow increasing. An hours-long pause was ordered on Friday due to the overcrowding at a base in Qatar where planes were headed. Biden cautioned that the US government does not know how many of its citizens are even in Afghanistan after 20 years of war. But he said firmly, let me be clear, any American who wants to come home, we will get you home. The 3-member Judicial Commission, which was formed on the direction of the Supreme Court to probe the alleged encounter of gangster Vikas Dubey and 5 others last year, has said in its report that any investigation against Vikas Dubey and his associates was never impartial and there was no serious opposition by the state authorities or the government advocates against them in the court. The commission also said that 21 files detailing criminal cases of Dubey could not be traced despite giving officials sufficient time to locate them. The commission has concluded in its report that there was enough evidence that Dubey and his gang were patronized by the local police, revenue and administrative officials and recommended an inquiry against the erring public servants.